Hello, welcome back to Care Zone. Today we'll be talking about one of the most common causes of stomach ulcers, and that is infection with a bacteria called Helicobacter pylori. This bacteria is responsible for causing pain, inflammation, and ulcers in the stomach. So apart from the regular use of painkillers like ibuprofen, aspirin, diclofenac, and the rest of them, it has been observed that many of the persons who present with the stomach ulcers were actually infected with this bacteria, Helicobacter pylori. So the question is, how do people even get infected with this bacteria? It is through poor hygiene, consumption of contaminated food and water, contact with the saliva, vomit, or stools of an infected person. These are possible reasons a person can get infected. And this is particularly important because for those of us who live in fast-paced cities, it is very easy to walk into a restaurant close by and eat. So before we eat, we want to check if that place prepares their food hygienically. We also want to check how the cutlery and dishes are washed. There are some places where they just have two bowls of water, one for washing and one for rinsing, and then you have flies perching everywhere. It is likely that the person can get infected with this bacteria if they eat from such places. We also want to ensure that we wash our hands thoroughly with soap and water and sanitize properly if for an unavoidable reason we have to get in contact with the person's saliva, stool, or vomit. So we need to clean up properly to avoid getting infected. And if we have been treated for a gastrointestinal infection, maybe using an antibiotic, we want to complete the antibiotic regimen so that we don't have antibiotic resistance, and at the same time so that we can completely treat that infection. If it's not properly treated, then our family and friends who are in direct contact with us are at risk. And what happens is that bacteria will not be eliminated within our circle. So it just keeps going round and round among our family and friends. So we want to eradicate it completely by completing any dose of antibiotic that we have been prescribed. It is important for us to consume healthy fruits and vegetables because they help to protect the stomach environment, and they also help to boost our immune system. And then for those of us who like going the natural way, consumption of green tea, honey, probiotics, yogurt all help to protect the stomach. Generally, if we want to prevent ulcers, we want to prevent ourselves from getting ulcers, we need to avoid certain foods that can trigger them, such as consumption of red meat, salty foods, fatty foods. We want to avoid them. Alcohol, smoking, processed foods. We want to avoid all of this in order to protect our stomachs and protect us from having to suffer the pain and discomfort that comes with stomach ulcers. So till I see you in my next video, continue to stay safe, stay healthy, and protect yourself from getting infected with Helicobacter pylori. Bye.